Good Sunday evening to y'all. North Carolina Vinyl Picker here is on Sunday night, and we're going to go ahead and do a deep dive into my 50, my next fresh 50, which is going to be taking us through all of the S's, and we're getting almost to the end here of the 50 albums for 50 days. And I just want to show you a couple things first before we get into all that, those 50 records. And this one here is David Live. Of course, that's David Bowie, the Thin White Duke, and this was from '74. So this was right in my wheelhouse when I was in high school. I remember having this album and listening to it. And the only thing, Space Oddity's not on this. I was really surprised when I reheard it again. When I picked it up on eBay. It came in the mail, and then so I got that, and then I got a package here. I got a package from the Old Goat. Yes, I did, and that's super special. I don't care what's in here. I haven't opened it yet, but if it's from Don, if it's from the Old Goat, it could be, I'm going to keep whatever it is, and I'm going to treasure it, because I watch his channel every day. He was one of the first channels I ever watched. Yep, and so we're going to get right into this thing and open this thing right up on camera. How's that? We're going to do an unboxing. We're going to do the unboxing right now. Yeah. First thing in here, the Old Goat's sending me some 3D glasses, because he's got a 3D channel, and then you can go on there and you can use these glasses, and so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Old Goat, for sending me these glasses. I'm going to use these. I'm going to put them up right over here, right next to my my pocket knife and my Don Henley CD, and I'm going to put them on when you tell me to. Say, time to put your glasses on. And the old chief here is going to go ahead and put them glasses on. What else is in this box? This is cool. I don't get VCLT very often. I've only gotten a few things in my year career. This is August, so this is 1 year I've been doing videos. So this is like a 1 year anniversary box. So that's what I'll call it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. And what else do I get here? Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I like the Beatles, yeah. There's lots of Beatles stuff I have, and I'm looking to get a copy this year of, I need a copy of Sgt. Pepper and Abbey Road on vinyl. I used to have them back in the day, but they went out with the big purge. So there you got Ringo, and you got Paul McCartney there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to put that over here, and then I'm going to find a special place to put that. Well, we got a couple of CDs here, and he said he got a little note here. It says, "Why not, Don, the Old Goat?" There you go. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna put that right with my card there. Hold on to that, because I reuse these boxes sometimes. If I send somebody VCLT, I don't want to lose it. Oh yeah, Boys for Pele. Tori Amos' third album. I have a few copies of this already. He knows I love Tori Amos, and I'll give this a listen, that's for sure. I listen to her music weekly. Oh, that's a pristine copy. Thank you very much, Don. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. That's very nice. Another copy of that. Can always use another copy. Got some bubble wrap there. What else we got here? Oh my goodness, look at here. The old Navy chief. Don't have enough copies of Victory at Sea, but I've never seen one. I've never seen one on CD before. I've never seen one on CD. Wow, that's pretty cool. Please read warning statement before you use. Newly remastered version. Huh. That's really cool. Man. Pristine also. There's also another one available on CD, huh? It's another one over here. Look at that. I've never seen that on CD before. I wonder why they say to read the warning statement. Huh. The program has been produced with the Dolby Sound editing system and is fully capable of stereo or mono reproduction. I guess that's the statement there. Thank you very much. I will give this a listen. That's for sure. Then I got some records in here. What else is in there? That's it. Okay. Wow, another copy of Victory at Sea. I'll take that. I love it. Yep, I'll have to put this one into Discogs now. Whenever you get something, you got to put it into Discogs. It keeps raising up your amount that you have for your, as far as your money-wise. Wow, look at this one. I've only seen this as a double. I never saw this as a single, I don't think. So I'll be putting these right into the collection. Right in with the rest of my Victory at Seas. Thank you very much. Don knows what I like. I love anything that has to do with the United States Navy, that's for sure. There you go. Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Victory at Sea, and then the 2 CDs and the glasses. I'll put all this stuff behind me over here. Then we'll get into the 50 records for 50 days, and we're up to the S's. See, now that means we're getting close to the end. So we're only talking a couple days. I'm going to wrap this joker up. We've been going for almost a month, and probably over a month. And so we got to get this thing wrapped up because I got a long list. I got like 5 shows I want to do. But every time I want to do a show, I got to do another 50. So I keep putting it on the back burner. I keep coming up with ideas, writing them down, and then so there you go. What are you going to do? You're going to keep going, showing your records what you're going to do. Okay, we're going to start with this one here since we're starting with Mr. Steve Howe. And this is the album called Tomorrow. This was Steve, this was what he was doing before he joined up with Yes. After Peter Banks was put to the curb, they came out with the Yes album, and then Steve Howe is on that. And now the Yes, it's called Yes Official, in parentheses, Yes Official. It's not John Anderson's band anymore, or Chris Squire, the late Chris Squire. It is Steve Howe's band, who, just like John, left and came back. Steve left and went to Asia, and then came back and did a lot of solo stuff, and then came back to the fold, and yes, just in time to give John Anderson the boot. Pretty much, that's how it goes. If anybody else has any added comments to that, put them down the bottom down there. That's my feelings anyway. And so anyway, I love Yes. All incarnations of her. I've seen Yes without John Anderson, and they were really good. It's more of a tribute band, but they were really good, and they put out a couple albums since then. But don't get me started. I'm going to end it right there. But okay, so this is Tomorrow, and this was Steve Howe's project, his band, before he was with Yes. What do we got next here? Oh, Tommy James and the Shondells. I remember listening to Tommy James. My brother had the Greatest Hits album, and he had a little turntable and speakers up in my room. Me and my brother shared a room, and I remember the first albums I heard was this one, Chicago. He had the Doors, he had the Beatles, he had CCR, and that's about all I can remember. But yeah, he had Tommy James and the Shondells' Greatest Hits, and I'm sure I have a copy of that. I have them in order of their oldestity. Oldestity? That word? Tommy James and the Shondells, Moni Moni. Everybody knows that song. It was covered later on by somebody. Who covered that song? Don, tell me down here, or somebody tell me down here. Tony, maybe you know it? Yeah, Tony in the third row back there. Tony, yeah, you? Yeah, come up to the front of the class and tell everybody who that was. Who did Moni Moni. Okay, something special, the best of Tommy James and the Shondells. This one here I heard is really good. Cellophane Symphony, Tommy James and the Shondells. Found this one in a bargain bin. It was like $1 or $2. I'm not going to leave Tommy James and the Shondells leave it in the crate for $1. Here it is. Here's the best of. And this is Tommy James and the Shondells, of course. And I think they were from Pittsburgh. I think Tony told me that. Tony 2 from the Trunk. You got to check out his channel. He's awesome. He loves Linda Ronstadt. If you got anything Linda Ronstadt, send it to Tony. I have a few things, but yep, Tommy James and the Shondells. I think he still performs to this day, but I don't think the Shondells are still with him. It's just Tommy James. Oh, we have another one here. How about this one? This one here is Travelin'. And I don't know any. There wasn't any big songs off this, as far as I know. This was towards the end of their career here. And then he did this album. Now I remember this album, Christian of the World. I remember having this in high school. Probably because I listened to my brother's record, and then this is the one by the time I was introduced to Tommy James, he had already, the Shondells were done, and he was putting out solo albums. But I remember having this. Here's a sealed copy. Look at this one, Harry, if you watch my videos. This one here is Tommy James in 1964, and they were from Ohio. They moved to Michigan. I didn't know that. Huh. Thought they were from Pennsylvania. Maybe they live there in Pennsylvania now. I don't know. This one here's got a little bit of a crease down here, but I don't think it affects the record any. It's still sealed. It's still minty mint. JT would say minty mint. And this one here I found in a bargain bin for $1, and for $1, it's sealed. Find another one. Tony Banks, Curious Feeling. Of course, that's the keyboard player from Genesis. This is his one and only album that I care for. Now, he has made probably 5 or 6 after this, but he wasn't so prolific as some of that, like Steve Hackett and Peter Gabriel was after Genesis moved on, so to speak. And Phil Collins, of course. Tony kind of got the bottom of the barrel, him and Mike Rutherford, as far as solo output. But this album here is a must, and this one here is a really good album. Curious Feeling. I've been listening to this for a long time. Long time. Everything's a long time ago. How about the Tony Banks Fugitive? There's another album he did. And he also did some records with Fish. They're on vinyl, but they're hard to find. Fish from Marillion. How about Turn It Over? This one here is the Tony Williams Band. Yeah, Tony Williams, of course, a drummer who has passed away quite a while ago now. He died pretty young. And he was involved with Mahavishnu, I think, and Return to Forever, those type fusion bands. I think he played with Buddy Miles, and he played with lots of people. But he's an awesome drummer. Here's Believe It, Tony Williams, Lifetime Band. These are all great albums. These are all, of course, they're all fusion, because you know I love my fusion records. Here's $1 Million Legs. Another great album. Alan Holdsworth plays guitar on these albums, so those are must-have. The Joy of Flying. I don't think Alan's on this one. This is a later one. This is from '79. So we're getting to the end of the jazz fusion era. How about this one? Yeah, everybody knows I love Tori Amos. We're in the T's. There you go. Orange vinyl. Picked this one up at a record show. $18 sealed. Yeah, there's old Tori. Why Can't Tori Read was her first band. And here it is again. This is the OG of it. This one here is worth me taking out of the cellophane. She would go on to do other albums later on after this band didn't make it. And so if you see anything out in the wild, Why Can't Tori Read, let me know. Because I'm very interested in purchasing it if you don't want it. Tori Amos. Little Earthquakes. This is her album she did after. This was in '92. So this was quite a while ago as well. But this was 5 or 6 years after Why Can't Tori Read. That Why Tori Can't Read album is a great rocker. It's just not her style. When she came out with this album, Little Earthquakes. This one here is a UK press, and it's worth some money. I didn't pay much for it, though. I got it at a record store here. Here's a, in the springtime of his Voodoo. This is a promo. This is from her third album. Jackie's Strength. 12-inch promos. These are all 12-inch promos, 12-inch UK imports. Then we have Under the Pink, which is her second album. Her sophomore release. Or if you count Why Can't Tori Read, it would be her third. And this one here is probably one of my favorites. I love the boys from Pele. And the old goat just sent me another CD of this. So there you go. Here's the vinyl. unopened. I haven't even opened it yet. Here's a copy of The Native Invader from Tori Amos. Excuse me. Here's the this one here, and this is the Russia EP, Upside Down 2 and Cloud Riders and Up the Creek, and this is from the Native Invaders album. It's on the orange vinyl. And here's a red vinyl of Live in Montero. This is about the time I seen her on her first tour. I saw her 3 times on this tour. Once in Mobile, once in Baton Rouge, and once in New Orleans, I believe. 3 times. And then I've never seen her again after that. I've just never been at the right place at the right time, I guess, where she was playing close by. She was, I think, up in Chapel Hill or Winston-Salem earlier this year, but I mean, that's a haul for me. I'm not young anymore. I'll be running around these concerts and getting home at 2, 3 in the morning. The old Navy chief ain't doing that no more. How about Traffic? We're in the tees, so there you go. And this is their first album. And then, of course, Dave Mason was with them then. I have a lot of Traffic albums here. Since we're in the tees, we wrapped up the S's. Here's Mr. Fantasy, of course, with Steve Winwood and Jim Capaldi there. And Mr. What's his name? Wood, I think his name last week was Chris Wood. Best of Traffic. I got a picture of Dave Mason on there with him. Over here you got John Barleycorn, Must Die. Now we're getting to close to my favorites. This one here, this next 3 I would say are my wheelhouse. I love this album, John Barleycorn, Must Die. A little tongue tie there. How about this one, Welcome to the Canteen. My favorite, Low Spark of High Heeled Boys. That's a nice copy of that too. Shootout at the Fantasy Factory. On the Road. Traffic on the Road. This is a live album. Then we got When the Eagle Flies. I got a lot of Traffic albums. I think I got the complete collection. And I found this one. This is like a best of. This is called Heavy Traffic. It's got Mr. Fantasy. It's got Paper Sun. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. What we got next? Oh, the German band Triumvirate. I've heard a few people in the VC talking about this band. These guys were like an ELP knockoff band, I guess. They sound a lot like Emerson, Lake and Palmer. This one here is called Illusions on a Double Dimple. These are must-haves. If you like prog music, then you need to get Triumvirate. Prog, I think the prog rock guy, Prog Corner, he was talking about Triumvirate. And of course, I know what's coming next. Spartacus with the hype sticker. Pretty cool. They got a song on here, or maybe it's on the other one. They sound so much. Lucky Girl, I think it's called Lucky Girl instead of Lucky Man. That's the one I was looking for. It must be on the B side. Here, Old Loves Die Hard. They made 5 albums. I think I have 3 of them. I don't have Mediterranean Tales, and there's another one I don't have. If I ever see them for a couple bucks. Oh, here's Pompeii. So I'm only missing one, looks like. Sometimes you don't know what you got in your own collection. That's why I'm doing this, so I'll know. UK. There you go. Got the cut corner. That's Mr. Bill Bruford up there. Alan Holdsworth. John Wetton. And who else we got over here? Eddie Jobson. A must-have for, again, a must-have for anybody that's into prog. They must have the band UK. And then after the first album, Alan Holdsworth and Bill Bruford left the band. And this is what we got. We got Danger Money, of course. And we had somebody else behind the drum kit, and that would have been Terry Bozzio from none other than Mr. Frank Zappa. Yep. What you got here is an EP of Nothing to Lose. I think I paid a couple dollars for this as a promo, of course. These 12-inch promos are pretty cool. They sound really good. Some of them are cut at 45. Night After Night. Here we go. This is a promo. This is the UK second incarnation of UK without Bruford, without Holdsworth. That, of course, is Eddie Jobson, John Wetton, the late John Wetton, and Terry Bozzio from Missing Persons. He was also in Missing Persons, along with his wife at one point, who there's not his wife anymore. How about this one? Now, this is an awesome album. This one needs to be in everybody's. This is some good prog psych right here. The United States of America. This is another Joe Bird. This is a must-have. So there's lots of must-haves here. Lots and lots and lots of them. As I've been going through my collection, just roll it back, and you'll. Whenever I saw a must-have, I told you it was a must-have. Heaven and Hell, Vangelis. Mr. John Anderson is on this. He does So Long Ago and So Clear with vocals of John Anderson. And then they went on to do a series of 4 or 5 records of John and Vangelis. Chariots of Fire, the Oscar-winning movie, I believe, and the score was done by Vangelis. Sounds like we got Tubular Bells going on. Walter Carlos, Mr. Walter Carlos, who's now Mrs. Walter Carlos. There you go. I'm going to show you one here at the end. It's going to blow your mind. Here you go. Here, the Welltempered Synthesizer by Mr. Walter Carlos. At the time, he was Mr. Now he's Mrs. Walter Carlos. Or Mrs. Wanda Carlos? What's her? I can't remember what the name was, what her name is. Here you go. Here he's standing up, right? Switched on Bach. Everybody's seen this one, and if you go to Goodwill or Habitat for Humanity, you're going to find this record, most likely. You just collect them all and then put them in media mail and send them to me. Along with my Herb Albert. or the Victory at Sea. Those are the 3 I seem to collect. Oh, he's standing up still, right? He's upright. He's out of his chair. He's standing up. These are worth penny, 2 pennies, $1, $1.50, $2 at the most. Oh, he's standing up again. He's not laying down? No. He's not on his head? No, he's standing up. He's standing up, people. All right, here comes the one I'm going to show you. You ready? Everybody out there ready? Here it comes. Now he's sitting down. Yes, he's sitting down. And if you find this one out in the wild, which I found in an antique mall not too long ago, this was another one that was mind blown. I couldn't believe I found it. I heard about it. I've always heard about it. But I've never seen one in the wild, ever. He's sitting down. This one's worth $50. So if you find this one, make sure you keep it. Put it in your collection. I don't know if that's Walter Carlos on the front there. It's probably some actor. But so what the story was, he was standing up. Oh no, I'm sorry. He was sitting down. And see how, let me take it out of here. I think I've showed this once before, but I'm going to go ahead and show you again. See how the face looks? See how grumpy he looks? Well, Columbia, and this is a 2i Masterworks, gray, I'll show you the gray. See, it's gray. This is it's pretty beat up. It's probably been at that antique store for 50 years. Okay, so see how grumpy he looks and miserable? Well, they saw that on there when they released it, and then they pulled all the records back. Columbia took them all back. They sent them out to record stores or Woolworths or, any of those stores back in the day. Montgomery Ward, Sears, where they used to sell records and stuff. They took them all back. They had a recall on them. Columbia said, well, we're not going to have that. No one's going to like that because he's all looking grumpy and he's sitting down and no one's even going to buy this and going to look at this because he's going to see that guy and say, oh my gosh, look at that face. So then, after they did that, they reshot the picture. Now, Mazzy knows all about that because Mazzy's into all that photography stuff. So then, look, he's smiling. Look, he's smiling. Can you see it? He's not grumpy looking no more. He's not Mr. Grumpy. He's smiling Jack, and he's standing up, upright. Yep. They redid the photo shoot, reshot the jacket, redid the jackets. Those nice jackets. Back is pretty much the same. It's just the front. So there you go. That's the story of this. What I read. I read it online because I wanted to know a little bit more on the backstory of why he was sitting down and why you don't see very many. It's because it's kind of like the Beatles album, the Butcher cover. It's kind of like that. But this, of course, is not worth what the Beatles Butcher cover. I don't own one. I think I had one once upon a time, long, long time ago. And I did the Purge, and I didn't really know about it. I mean, this would have been back in the 90s or 80s. And I think I had one time. And I don't know whatever happened to it. But it slipped through my fingers. It's gone with the wind. So you can't worry about stuff that's gone with the wind. That's for sure. So I'm done out there, everybody. I'm done for today. And thanks again, Don, for the Old Goat. Make sure you sub him up, Old Goat Vinyl, and give him some love and show and then ring the bell. That way you'll know whenever he has a new show. He does a great show, and he uses some program that I'm going to get. He told me about getting to do editing, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to look it up on my laptop here later on. And there's a free version that you can get, and it's called Power Deluxe or Power something or other. And so I'm going to go ahead and get that, and then that's going to really make my channel a whole lot different. I'm going to have all kinds of stuff going on. So I'm going to try to figure this out. You know, I'm 65, almost 65 years old. I'm not the most good on as far as computer stuff, but I'm going to try to figure this thing out. So if I do, I'm going to have a whole new look to my show, so that'd be good. I won't just come on and talk and then leave, and then I'll do some graphics and stuff, and maybe have North Carolina vinyl picker or something. I'll do something. If I can figure it out, I'll do it. Put it that way. So oh my gosh, I've been running my mouth for 28 minutes. So y'all be good out there, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow night. We're going to do another 50, and I think tomorrow night's going to wrap it up, folks. It's going to be, unless I start doing my CDs, and then that's going to take us all the way into Labor Day. But I'm not going to do the CDs, not going to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, and then take a break during the week, find some records. I can wrap this up tomorrow, take a break during the week, find some more stuff, find some more records to bring to the table Saturday night, and then I'm going to jump on one of these ones I wrote down, so I can go ahead and do a regular show and get back to doing regular shows on Saturday night, and maybe throw in Tuesday or Wednesday night with a special. So support them troops out there. They're all there fighting for our freedom, and we'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you tomorrow night with another fresh 50. If there's that many left, there might only be 48 or 38 or 37, whatever's left. We're going to empty the crate tomorrow night. We're going to go take it right to the end on the Z's. So it'll be Zagger and Evans and a couple other ones right there at the end. So, okay, we'll see you tomorrow night. Same time, same bat channel, same bat time. And we'll see you tomorrow night. And North Carolina Vinyl Picker out.